We'll start at Jeanette's and go up towards Dresden. So hopefully you're having a good. Um, so yeah, we'll head up to Dresden, see what we can explore, see the routes. The first time loading it in, I haven't done the tutorial, so I might be regretting that, but it does happen. So what the plan is today is just to spend a few hours, well, probably an hour, and then this afternoon we'll be doing a longer stream, just kind of working through the progress of the and seeing what we can do as such. I'm going to have to turn down the game audio so you guys can hear me, but I'll do that once we're loaded in. So I need to also turn off the motion blur. Motion blur is one of the only things that I don't actually have on, just because it frustrates me how annoying it is. So that's the route we're on, Faradante Rampe. Let me just turn down the audio a little bit. So let's go to audio. We're going to turn this down to 65, I think. We'll just turn these all down to about the same level so you guys can hear me over the game. And we'll go from there basically. We'll turn that up to 70. There we go. So you guys should be able to hear me. So here we are. Got quite a few locos already sat here, which is nice. But I didn't turn off motion blur like an idiot, so let me just go and do that. Motion blur just doesn't, I don't get any, oh, wrong one. I don't enjoy using motion blur, I prefer it, the camera's quicker without it. So if we go, oh, there's a loco just sat here. Doing anything though, this is more like a shunting loco. Just go over this side and see if any of these are going towards Dresden. Oh, I love when it's idle, it does sound good. So I'm guessing one of these has got to be going out. Oh, there goes one of the other trains there leaving. That's going to Leipzig at 10:32, so that'll be leaving. We won't be taking that then. I'm just going to explore the area, have a little look around, although we could theoretically do this. Leipzig, Corban off. There we go, train doors are now open. Oh wow, they don't use the steps, look, they skip a stair and jump, look, whee! Let's just see if we can drive this. I'm not saying we can, but we'll see if we can or not. It would be interesting to see if we can or not, that's the question. No, so we can't drive that one, so we'll shut this down. Don't want to get stuck on this loco, so we'll head over to the other platform, see if we can take one of those. While we're here, might as well get the first aid box. Is that the only train on that far side then? Yeah. I wonder if this is due out anytime soon. I don't think it is, but if it is, then we can drive this. Nope, nothing due on that. So the other train now leaves. Oh, didn't mean to shut that so quick. There we go. Wow, suddenly we're the only train here. Which way is it? Oh, so it's any train that's going towards the left is where we need to be going. I'm just going to have a look around and see if there's anything due in. There's a train due in at 11:07. I think it's the first train that we can kind of take over. Yeah, well, it looks fit. So that's not bad though. Station is really what looks really cool though. It's very modern. Just trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, don't think we can drive these trains because they go that way. Oh no, we should have drive this train coming in then. What time's actually out there? I can't really see it. Um, $11:06. So 11:06, 11:07 potentially is our trains. I was a bit nosy though. I'm just trying to explore the the station. We are at Chestnuts. Don't think there's anything on these platforms. Like see it, we can't drive that. We've just seen that. And these platforms look like they're blocked off, so we can't even go down there, which is fine. What we'll do is I don't really want to be waiting half an hour for a train though. You see, hello buddy, bit bright with the old orange jackets. Is it orange jacket day out? Jesus. So we need a train going towards the left, but there's nothing really due in anytime soon. As you can see, there's nothing on the map in terms of locos or anything really. Oh, there's some trains in the depot though. Maybe we can go and walk up there. What's this? Oh, okay. Let's go see if we can take one maybe from the depot then. Real time is still kind of in sync. It's about a minute and a half out. It's 33 in real life. It's 35 in game. So what we'll do is we'll head up towards. It's quite a bit of a walk, really, but we've got enough time. Or do I do it this way? Actually, I've got a better idea. Let's go back to the main menu. We'll set it for. We'll see if there's a service that we can jump on. To start off with, we want to go from Shitnet, so so let's go to. Let's do there's not actually that many timetable runs. It's only 196 compared to what we've been used to. Let's just see. We'll set it for the same as what it was, which was May, clear. We'll see. So we were about oh, maybe there isn't. Dresden to Nuremberg. I already won. Could we do the first one then? So that's the first train out. So it takes about an hour, so if we go for that one, that goes to Chanet's. Or do I go for that? Let's go from Chanet's to Dresden. Early morning service, 6 in the morning, so we're one of the first trains of the day. Which is good. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll probably do about half an hour to an hour. We'll just wait and see how we get on. In a way, because we want to kind of just grow We want to see how we get on. We want to explore the routes as well. Don't forget as well, we've got the Arsenal Career Season 2 continues this afternoon as well as some more farming sims. So, let's get this train set up. So the first thing we need to do is put we want headlights at the front. Set these to headlights. Reverser key goes forward. Doors should now be open. Cab lights off, we don't need them. Power on. Compressor on. GST off, I don't know what that is. Dust light off. Sander off, brakes, that's fine. What's this? Any of these work? Brake key is inserted. Shut the doors. Just increase the speed to about 20% as we leave. There we go. Two-car logo. So now we'll increase it to about 50%. Let's just see, can we turn on, is there lights in here? There we go. So we're gonna head up to Fioha. I wanna know what GST is. What do I do? What's this? So now going up to the 100 kilometer an hour speed. Oh. Now we can really increase the speed. Full throttle now, power max. It's all about just trying to keep the train moving at a solid amount of speed. Why did that just fully reduce my... We'll go 75% to start off with. We're still 9.6 miles away. Well, 9.5 kilometers away, sorry. Power can go to max now. It's going to take a little while to get used to the throttle controller though, without a doubt. We are an express service, so a lot of stops like this one here we won't stop at. Oh, overspeeding a little bit. bring the power back in. It's definitely going to take a little while to get used to the throttle and the braking of this loco, but the same as any other. Once you get used to it, you'll be fine. So if we go here, we can go up to 130 kilometers an hour. And 40. On the power about 60% here. There you go, 50. So it's over speeding slightly. Gonna bring a little bit of brake in here. A little bit more. There we go, 139 kilometers an hour. 6 kilometers away. And there's the tilting loco. I think that's what the GST is the tilt. A bit more brake in here. Really having to apply a lot more braking than I would like. There we go, 120 kilometers an hour speed limit, and then 100 as we you can see just bringing in the braking early. And then we can, once we get to the 100, there we go, we've hit the 100 kilometer an hour speed limit. Goes back up to 140. We've got 3 kilometers away from our first stop. There's the tilting loco. We can now remove the brakes. We do come into Fire at about 90 kilometers an hour. And that's going to boost our speed up to about 50%. So here we go, now I'm going to bring the power down. Notch 1 and then notch 2 of brake in here. 1 kilometer away from our first stop. That looked like a 1-car loco. I may be wrong though. And now I'm just going to bring in more brake in here because we are coming in pretty quick, 85 kilometers an hour. It's a bit quicker than I'd like to be coming in, and we're running late anyway, which isn't the best start, but heavy on the brakes just to make sure we stop. There we go, we can now reduce that down. go. Not the best of stocks by any means, but we can open these doors. Oh wow, the loading times are rapid, look at that. Shut the doors. Remove the braking. Let's put in a whole lot more power. We will do a route. We will do a few runs where it's just like back to back, but that'll be this afternoon. More than anything else. So as you can see, we just gradually, we've got a good distance now between here and Freiburg, so I'm going to just see what this train can do. So I'm going to go full throttle, not worried about the point scoring. Let's see what this loco can do. We've got 19 kilometers, speed limit is coming up to 110 kilometers an hour. We're already doing 85 kilometers an hour. We are going up a bit of a gradient, but not huge. 1.8%. The speed limit now will increase further to 140. We are, yep, at max power. Just gradually. But yeah, so I think it'll take me a little while to get used to the controls, with the brakes and the power, throttle, combined handle. That's going to take a little bit of time, but so far I'd say this is looking fantastic. Really is looking good. Am I going to be doing farming sim? Yes, definitely this afternoon. Looking forward to that. As we drop down for the 90, we're not going to bother with this. I just want to see this. Absolutely incredible. That looks so good. So I wasn't sure when this loco first came out, and I waited. When this route first came out, I waited. And I've waited a couple of weeks. And I've read the reviews, and the reviews are really pretty much excellent. Look here, look at the tilt, look at the angle as well, look at that. How good does that look? And I waited and I read the reviews and I thought, do you know what? This is probably one of the better well received by the community. In terms of what the community wanted, it's good because it does feel like a route. I'm not into all my German stuff a lot of the time, but this is thoroughly enjoyable. 120 kilometers an hour through the forest. It is on an incline as well, but it just feels so nice to drive. I don't know if any of these, oh, the windows do open. I don't think they did, but it just feels so good. Even coming for a station at whatever speed we're doing. Don't like the fact that you can't change the camera though. I've noticed that in some of the stations you can't actually look to the exterior cam. So like I said, we're just going to go full speed here up until towards Freiburg. And then we go into Dresden literally half an hour later. So it is an express run. And it's quite nice. I'm thoroughly enjoying this so far. I wasn't sure, like I said before guys, I really wasn't sure about this route when I first heard about it, but now I've actually been on it and had a little run. Like, let's get a little screenshot there. It does feel good. It feels like we're going to tip over though. When you look at that from that angle, how sharp is the angle? Oh wow. And that levels out. But yeah, it just feels really, really well done. The tilt works really nicely. Not an instant, doesn't straighten out straight away. It is enjoyable. I'm not worried about the action points for this route. To be honest with you, I just wanted to kind of just try it, see how it felt, and it does feel really, really nice. We've got 10 kilometers, so we'll start reducing. 11 kilometers now. I'm just idled the power and brake. Just see how quick the train slows down on its own. It hasn't yet. We're not idled. We have turned off the throttle completely. 10 kilometers to go till we reach Freiburg. Platform 2 at Freiburg. We've been allocated for today's stop. So it's the first run of the day. Heading towards Dresden, I believe we're going. Yep, Dresden. And it is thoroughly enjoyable thus far. So what I'm going to start doing is when we get to about 7 kilometers, 2.5 to 3 kilometers, we'll start really applying the braking. As you can see, nothing's changed in terms of my speedometer. It's 164 dead, which is pretty. Just shows that there's it's not creating drag or anything. It's actually picking up speed going down the little gradient here. Level crossing. But yeah, so now we're beginning to lose a bit of speed. But so far, I'd say this is one of the better routes in terms of German content. The locals are very similar to what we've already got, barring the actual tilt. So what I'm going to start doing is just apply a notch 1 here. Look at the views as well. Look at that view. I definitely want to try this with safety systems. I don't know how you'd activate them, but there you Okay, we're now coming back in towards the speedometer, the speed limits. 3 kilometers from the 110 and 6 kilometers, give or take, from Freiburg, which means we should make up a bit of time. We lost 17 points for being 17 seconds late, so the route is strict in terms of timings, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not complaining. I like a route with a bit of a challenge. It means you really have to learn. Oh, what's over there? Oh, there's plants. Now just coming in towards Freiburg. We've got a amber signal on the approach that you can already see. Just going to hold the power about 10% here. 100 kilometers an hour is what I want to be holding at. Well, my guess is it's going to go 110 down to 90. No, not yet. Wow. Increase the speed up to 50%. I'm only 3 kilometers away from Freiburg. .5. It's quite a nice route in. Then up a gradual gradient here of 1%. We don't have to slow down now all the way until into Freiburg. Got a cup of tea, which is why you do keep getting a bit of silence. So we're coming in at a nice speed here, 2.2 kilometers from the, Freiburg, as I said. Due in at 27:30, we are going to get there probably a little bit before. So I'm going to reduce my throttle now into power and brake off, and now just bring on notch 1 brake, and just to make sure that we don't, I'll go notch 2, 1B, just to ensure that we're not getting there too early. There's a green signal there and an amber signal just ahead. There's a static amber as well. And now I'm just going to go a bit more heavier on the brakes. By the looks of it, it's just outside the station, so it's not too bad. Couple of minutes early, which is nice. It gives us a little bit of time to have a look around Freiburg. What I want to do though, because I hate when you get a new route, they always turn on the stop marker. Let's put in the braking now. And again, the sound can annoy me. I hate when they put stuff on the ground. So that one. Nice and easy coming in. Nice and easy, 2 minutes early. Doors are unlocked. Got a good couple of minutes. So what we'll do is we'll have a look a little round. Doesn't look like we control the lights though. I thought maybe it was like one of the other locos where you control the lights from the passenger compartment, but it doesn't look like it is, so I obviously missed something there. Just collect that while we're here. And while we're here, we might as well quickly run over to the first aid, get that as well. What I want to do then is check to see if I've missed where the passenger light switch is. Not normally something that I'd miss, but no, I must have missed it. There we go. So still waiting for that signal ahead to go green, but what we'll now do is get these doors shut. No warning time for the doors, which is a bit strange, but green signal has now got green. Let's now floor it for the next 20 minutes or so towards Dresden. Full power. As you see the talent there coming in. How good does that look? That actually, oh, and there's the shunter loco there as well. Couple of freight, empty freight sitting there as well. Which is good. But it has a bit of variety. So we're now just gonna floor it, not floor it, but just bomb it all the way up to Dresden now. I'm not worried about speed limits, as I said. I don't know if we lost points from that last stop for being early. Yeah, we lost 13 again, so a bit annoying. I don't know if there is safety systems on this loco, guys, so if there is, let me know. I'm looking at this screen here, there's nothing on there. Nothing on this one. Bell? What's the bell for? Don't know what the bell's for. But okay. There's a horn. There must be a safety lock system on this train somewhere. No idea. Might have to look at YouTube. So 163 kilometers an hour. Where are we at? Yeah, we're still doing 163. Coming in to, we should be there in about 20 minutes at this rate, give or two. And then what we'll do, look at the speed we're picking up now. How we haven't derailed yet, I'd love to know. Alright, 16 kilometers away, we are now on the derail. There we go, derailed it. I knew it was going to happen. We done it. We made it derail on the first run. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. But that was quality. Thoroughly enjoyed it. That was something different. Oh, now what I want to do is go to main menu. I want to see if there's any other sort of runs that are a bit more stopping services. I don't want to just do expresses. That's why I like the London commuter so much, because yeah, you hit some good speed, but you also have to be ready to stop at several locations. I still want to do the London commuter exploration tour as well. Right, let's see. Let's go timetable. Talent 2. That must have a few, surely. Yeah, there we go. That's got a few more stops by the looks of it. Is this the service that we missed this morning? Oh, and it goes through the night as well. Oh, that's what I wanted. Do you know what? I've been saying to a few people, I want these late night services. Right, real time is 11:12. Should we go back in time? Let's just see if there's one that's a bit closer to real time. Doesn't look like there will be, but you never know, might get lucky. That's pretty close. Should we try the, what's this? This caught my eye and now I'm tempted. Stable, take an auto train from, oh okay. Should we try that? So we're going to do the auto train from Chesnitz to Dresden Altstadt. Is there anything shorter? Oh, there you go. Take a mixed freight train from Freiburg to Dresden Altstadt. There you go. This should be a bit quicker. It's a non-stop. Only because I need to quickly pop out. Alright, so I've never tried this loco. I don't even know how to set it up, so this could be either go really well or really horrifically wrong, and I'm gonna go with the latter. But we'll see. Alright, so what do I need to do? Oh, that was easy. Reverser forward. Brakes are released. We'll go headlights bright, which means I've got to turn this at the, there must be a switch at the back. There we go. This needs to be turned to headlights. Brake selector is P, that's fine. That's fine. Battery's on already. Are we connected to another loco? No, to a single running loco. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need the brakes. Is that it? It's moving, so that's a good start. And then I got wheel spin. So I think we've got to wait for the signal to clear when we get close to it. So we should get to Dresden in about 25 minutes. Why are we not being cleared? Or do I have to set the switches myself? Must be something coming past us first. Is it that down there? Yeah, I think it's that loco just at the end coming past. That's my guess, it's going to be this one's... No, surely not. Could be though. Seems a bit strange if it is. Well, we're ready to depart either way. There we go, we've now got clearance to proceed. Brakes are now released, throttle is now active. Just got to try and pick up the throttle a little bit here. Once you get moving, it's alright. It's just when we get held, and that's where the headaches are. But yeah, if you are watching, guys, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share. It doesn't have a low horn. Really? Fair enough. So now we're picking up a nice bit of speed here. I believe we're going straight across. So it actually did make sense while we were being held for a short moment. Once you get to the next section of the track, we are able to increase our speed. So it's going to take a little while for the whole train to get past the speed limits, but I'm just going to idle tips. Oh, they're not even in English. Well, that sucks. Alright, let's just go for it again. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to end this here, and I'll be back later.